Hello, welcome to PassPrint. My name is Bernard. Today I'd like to explain how we print onto polo shirt piqué fabric, especially on the B&C Safran polo shirt, using different inks and printing techniques. The first technique we'll see is discharge printing. Discharge ink only works on darker textiles that are 100% cotton. The first advantage to the B&C Safran polo shirt is that it's finely woven, so we can draw out all details. The second advantage is that it's 100% ring-spun combed cotton, so it's perfect for discharge printing. We can see on the sample here, even the finest points have been reproduced on the polo shirt fabric with no difficulties. The next technique is PLASTISOL printing on 100% cotton piqué fabric. The advantage of this polo shirt is that it's tightly woven. This means it has got a fine structure, so we can print on it with almost the same level of detail as on t-shirt fabric. You can see this here in the very sharp contours of the solid areas. The advantage is that we can draw out a lot more details on the piqué fabric. If you look at the line, for instance, or the two different colored areas, you can see that the printing is as sharp as on a t-shirt. This is due to the tight knit of this piqué. The third technique is water-based printing, which we often use on piqué fabric. This fabric is so finely woven that even the smallest details can be drawn out perfectly. This is a very nice example. Of course, there's slightly less ink coverage here because of the fine details. But you have to make a choice somehow between the level of details and the ink coverage. This one is a nice example of both options. The advantage of this piqué fabric is that it's woven very finely. This means that we can get nice, sharp details out of it. Look at the small letters or the fine lines here, for instance. See also the second line here, which is a very fine line. It comes out perfectly. That's because of the smooth surface and the extremely fine cotton yarn used for this polo shirt. Our last printing technique is PLASTISOL again, where in the last example we are using this ink for solid areas on the piqué fabric. We now use it to achieve a very sharp level of details. As you can see, the details come out perfectly, even on this piqué fabric. In this case, the advantage of PLASTISOL ink is that the ink itself is more flexible and elastic. It doesn't crack when you stretch the fabric. So, we have tried several printing techniques on polo shirt piqué fabric. We've seen that it's important to have a finely woven premium cotton fabric to deliver high quality printing, whichever technique you use. Hello, my name is Dennis, and I am the manager of Printbox, a textile print and embroidery company based in Charleroi. Today, we have tested digital printing on polo shirts. We have taken the same artwork, namely solid color artwork. We printed first on a t-shirt to have a comparison, and because t-shirts are the main products used by most of my counterparts to print on. Notice that we achieved exactly similar results in terms of colorimetry and print rendering, due to the fine structure of the B&C polo shirt. Compared to the other polo shirts, it has a very smooth structure and surface, which allows to have an extremely soft hand feel, which is very much appreciated by its wearers. Extremely tight knitted structure of this polo shirt in 100% combed cotton allows the ink to stay on the surface so that the colors remain just as bright as on a t-shirt. Thanks to this unique fine weave, the fabric is extremely smooth and flat, allowing the ink to settle consistently on the surface. The smallest details can therefore be reproduced, which explains the amazing rendering of this type of artwork. Thank you, everyone. I wanted to show you that you should no longer be afraid of printing on polo shirts. You see that it works very well with digital printing. Thank you for watching this video.